today. Let me begin with Syria. Last week, I observed from this podium, as I had observed privately to Russian Minister of Defense Shoigu the week prior, that there is a logical contradiction in the Russian position and now its actions in Syria. Russia states an intent to fight ISIL on the one hand, and to support Bashar al-Assad and his regime on the other. Fighting ISIL without pursuing a parallel political transition only risks escalating the civil war in Syria, and with it, the very extremism and instability that Moscow claims to be concerned about and aspire to fighting. So this approach, that approach, is tantamount, as I said then, to pouring gasoline on the fire. And in contrast, our position is clear that a lasting defeat of ISIL and extremism in Syria can only be achieved in parallel with a political transition in Syria. And we will continue to insist on the importance of simultaneously pursuing these two objectives. Now, I would hope that Russia would join us in pursuing these objectives, which they claim to share, in parallel rather than in a sequence that cannot succeed. During my phone call with Minister Shoigu, I also told him that I was prepared to send a DoD team to meet with Russian defense counterparts at a location to be agreed upon to ensure that we avoid any inadvertent incidents over Syrian airspace. And yesterday, I directed my team to proceed with exactly such a meeting as soon as possible, that is in the next few days. Now, our goals for this meeting are the following. To facilitate the flow of information between coalition forces and Russian elements that will help us maintain the safety of our personnel in the region, which is critical. To ensure that any additional Russian actions do not interfere with our coalition's efforts to degrade and defeat ISIL. And to clarify that broader U.S. security commitments in the region remain unchanged. As I've said before, we will deliver a lasting defeat to ISIL. With a global coalition of over 60 nations, we're taking the fight to ISIL across the physical, virtual, and ideological battle space. The coalition has conducted over 7,100 airstrikes, hampering ISIL's movement and operations and systematically targeting this terrorist group's leadership. And the coalition will continue to fly missions over Iraq and Syria as planned, as we did today, in support of our international mission to degrade and destroy ISIL.